Back here with a look at your favorite token, Fartcoin. All right, who would have ever thought that a token called Fartcoin would have over $1 billion market cap? I guarantee the people that created it, never thought that, right? I mean, come on. Unbelievable. This is on a daily chart. I just wiped my chart clean. All right, and we're going to take a look at it here. You can see that here it looks like right down through here, maybe down through. Let's line this up right. Okay, that there. Yeah, looks about right. And I'm right down through here. You got a trend line coming up through here. You know that you got broken here, right? This massive wedge here. You could even just go in. You know, you don't even have to use that. You could go right here. Do it like that. That lines up a little bit better. And then this bottom part, you can see a clear break, right? I mean, no doubt about it. Looks like to me, I like my Elliott waves. You know that. Ever since that person made that comment in the comments there, that's been bothering me. I love Elliott waves, man. I can't help it. The market moves in waves of 5. It's a fact. You know, it's a fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. All right. Now, that's the easiest way to keep track of where you're at. Support and resistance I've seen broken so many times that it's ridiculous. You know, if it's out on like a monthly or something, a monthly support area or resistance area, like a monthly here, then you probably got a pretty good shot of it holding up. Like right through here, it held. You can see the closing candle there. You know, these monthly and weekly areas seem to hold a lot better. I think so. I'm not a big support and resistance type of guy. You know, unless it's resistance with trend lines. But I've seen it broke so many times, you know. And there's people out there, hey, you know, when you put it all together, that's when it works best, right? When you use support and resistance, the fib, trend lines, you know, all that stuff. When you put everything together, moving averages, then it all seems to work pretty good. Now, if we take a fib and put on this thing from back here in January 2025. All right, see where we are as far as a retracement goes. Look at that, getting up there, right? Getting towards that 618,702. If we look for a target for a fifth wave, a target would be up here at $2.15. Okay, for if this is a fifth wave coming in right here. Okay, if this is a wave 5 coming in, up towards 215. All right, now if we squeeze it together a little bit, quite honestly, it's probably gonna move a lot higher than that, or you know, as this alt season progresses and kicks into full gear. Let me show you this chart over here. All right, here we go. Over on Coin Market Cap, and if you would hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that so much, guys. And if you're into you know, especially now with an alt season coming, we have about 170 members over in Discord. It's a level 3 membership in the description of the video. We would love to have you. It's only $15, man, and people post some really great trades over there. All right, we have Ollie posting tons of trades over there every day. Diamond Hands, a lot of great traders over there. Brian, Monarch, a lot of good people over there. A lot of people that have been there a long time too. All right, so come over and join us, especially with this alt season about to kick in, guys, because this is the time of year when you know, when people make their money, when the alt season starts. That's when we get our big moves. You know, you can go from deep in the red to really far in the green. All right, if you're having a rough time trading right now, alt season is when you know, when things tend to go well. for everybody. Okay, so keep your chin up if you're having a rough time right now. Come over and join us. Try it out for a month. See if you like it. If you don't, then what the hell? You spent $15. Who cares? The big thing is, getting in a community and and seeing what types of trades are put out there. So, see if they're winners. Before you go and jump in any of them. Got a lot of great. I'm telling you though, got a lot of great traders. They put up a lot of great charts every single day, all day long. I was just over there. All right, fear and greed index at a 67. We're still in the greed. When we got to worry is when we get up in that extreme greed, right? That's when tops seem to be coming in. Altcoin season index is at a 53. We've had 89 out of the top 100 tokens in the green, right? Let me show you this for the last 90 days, which is pretty awesome. All right, the altcoin season index, you got to be up to a, a 75 for it to be altcoin season up in here. All right, that's the market cap, that gray line. The altcoin season index is at the 52 level right now. Okay, so about halfway there. That's the highest we've been. And we haven't even been close to that in the last 90 days. All right, if we come down through here, here's your top 100 coins over the last 90 days. Okay, look at some of these. 5.5x on Chubby Penguins. SPX is not almost 3x. Look at all these numbers. This is your top 100 tokens the last 90 days. All right, put some nice big juicy numbers there, especially if you were on leverage. And these are going to get a lot bigger. The alt season hasn't even started, right? There's Bitcoin 28.25% for the last 90 days. And when we get down towards the bottom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the red. All right, 89 out of the top 100 are in the green last 90 days. So if 75% of the top 100 coins outperform Bitcoin in the last 90 days, if 75% of them, if 75 out of 100, and Bitcoin was way up here, okay, so number 75, probably around this area somewhere, getting there. It's altcoin season. Remember, stable coins like Tether and DAI, as well as asset-backed tokens such as Wrapped Bitcoin, ETH, and C-Link aren't included. How can I tell when it's altcoin season? Well, during altcoin season, several distinct market characteristics emerge. Increased altcoin dominance, rapid price appreciation. Altcoins experience significant price increases across the board, often outpacing the growth of Bitcoin. For example, large cap altcoin prices achieved 174% returns versus Bitcoin's 2% during the altcoin season from February to May of 2021. Many narratives pop up and are not limited to just one or two trends. FOMO. There you go. These are the people that come in and buy your bags right here. Right? So FOMO mentality is evidenced by high 24-hour trade volume across all large cap coins, leading to increased buying pressure and price momentum. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's coming. It is coming. And right over here, excuse me, I'm going to show you. Check this out. This is our number one indicator right here. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. It is at 60.93. Okay, and look at this big red monthly candle. All right, that's what we want to see. That is beautiful. On the weekly, all right, you can see you're going to have little bounces in it, right? But this yellow line, that's the one we really want to break. Okay, the weekly RSI heading down. The monthly looks great. Look at this, straight down. That's what you want to see. Okay, the last altcoin season, every single candle was red. And that's what we want to see here. Okay, once this yellow line breaks, that's about 95%, or 59. I'm sorry. It's going to get to be a lot of fun. All right, so let's get back over to Fartcoin here. That's why you want to get over there and join that level 3, man. I'm telling you, you want to be in on this stuff, especially in on a group with everybody. The daily RSI for Fartcoin getting near the top, right? No bearish divergence, but it is getting pretty high. All right, the weekly heading straight up. The weekly looks great. Does look really good. Now it looks like a 5 wave, especially on the weekly. You see that? I mean, that's pretty obvious what's going on there. That is definitely, you can see it clear as can be. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Now, like we said, what was that? 215, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, right about 215, right up in that area. Probably $1.98, $2. That's going to be your 702. Then maybe an ABC, and then maybe a push up towards that $4 area next after that. All right. So the weekly looks good, and your monthly, no monthly. All right, we don't have a monthly on here, but in the short term, you know, you might. We got a mess of waves in here. You know, can't really count them. The only thing you can really do here, you know, is draw trend lines. You know, trend line breaks. Then I'd be looking for a correction. You know, you got a trend line up through here. Well, let's get that a little bit better right over here. You got a couple of them. You know, you can go this way here with this one, which is pretty steep. You know, you're getting a pretty steep incline here, especially with that daily getting up there. But you got your break, you got a retest, and you got a run here. All right, and you do it. You have another trend line, not so steep. You know, right down through here, coming up through this way like this, right? So you break that one, then you'd watch for this one for support. Okay, yeah, getting a little steep here on this. I'd start watching. You know, for possible pullback here pretty soon. Got a red daily candle started. You could get a little bit of a pullback down here. But overall, I'd be looking forward to head up towards that $2 level here, you know, within the next few days, week, whatever. Pretty soon, especially with that daily getting that high, you know, unless it's going to correct before it goes up there. But it definitely is on at wave 5 for sure. All right, you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is definitely a 5th wave. Has taken out this, poked a hole in this top over here. Right at, what is that at? Right at about $1.65, $1.66, right through here. All right, I'd like to see it break through that, come back and retest it as support, and then fire up higher. But our next target, like I said, would be up towards $2.15, right up in that area. We'll put it at about 210, right around there. All right, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Please hit that like and subscribe. Come over and join us in Discord, and I'll talk to you soon.